What's going on, Vol fans? Welcome into Tennessee Football Talk. Coming up on today's show, we got a massive update from On3 Steve Wiltfong on five-star running back David Gabriel Georges. And I told you last week that the race for DGG is going to be very, very similar to the space race back in the 1960s. Yes, Tennessee is the USA, and Ohio State, they're going to go ahead and play the Soviet Union in this one. If you don't know who David Gabriel Georges is, all you got to know is he's the number one priority for the Tennessee Volunteers when it comes to their 2027 recruiting class. 6 foot, 205-pound, five-star running back, plays at Baylor High School, 13th best player in the nation, second best running back in the class behind Keemon Spell, who is already a commit to the University of Georgia, and number one player in the state of Tennessee. And when you watch this guy play football, I don't know if I've ever seen a running back jump off the tape more since a guy like Derrick Henry. I mean, he just looks like he is built to play the position. Regardless, we did get a new update late last night from Steve Wiltfong, College Football Insider, and he said, my early rivals prediction machine pick is on Ohio State for the number 2 running back in the Rivals 300, with Tennessee very much a hot contender as well. Alabama, Georgia, and Ole Miss are a few others involved for Gabriel Georges, but given the relationship with the Buckeye staff, led by Carlos Lachlan, the program's track record of offense and development, and the resources OSU has for this one, I like where they stand. So this is the first logged prediction for David Gabriel Georges that we've gotten in this process so far. And unfortunately, it is from Steve Wiltfong. It is going towards Ohio State. Now, obviously, this thing is not going to be over for a little bit. We've still got a lot of time until you got to put pen to paper. That's going to happen probably in early December. And you've still got a lot of time until he commits, which in my guess will probably be sometime late June, early July. So we've got time to fix things, time to change things, time to get Tennessee back up more in the running in Steve Wiltfong's eyes. But this, regardless, is a massive, massive update in his recruitment. This is the first time that we have seen a logged prediction for David Gabriel Georges. This is the first time we have seen an update of this magnitude in a very, very long time. And unfortunately, Tennessee is on the wrong end of things. Now, again, does not mean it's over, but it might mean that Tennessee needs to turn up the heat just a little bit. You want the Vols to beat out Ohio State for DGG? If you do one big favor. Hit that thumbs up button. Like today's video. Let's win this race, baby. We got a lot of time to lock it down, but I need your help right now. It's easy to not want to believe Steve Wiltfong, right? To just see that quote, see that article, and say, okay, he has no clue what he's talking about. And there is a little bit of a level of guessing for his profession and in his job, but he's also a guy who's incredibly well-sourced. I mean, I got to throw it back to last offseason, last time you were in a running with a Big Ten team for a five-star running back, Savion Hyder, who ended up committing to Michigan. Steve Wiltfong had an early prediction for Hyder to Michigan as well. Now, different process, obviously different players, different years, different everything. But Wiltfong nailed it last year. Wiltfong nails these all the time. But also, you can look at the flip side of that coin and say he's wrong a decent bit of the time as well. It's not a direct science, right? It's not a done deal. I think, if anything, this is just going to give Tennessee a little bit of a kick in the pants to say, hey, we got to start really, really doing everything we can to make sure David Gabriel Georges plays his college football in orange and white. Wilfong said, we'll see if the Vols or anyone else can change the polls. We do know that Tennessee is rallying a lot of support to get it done. And I love the fact that they are pulling out all the stops. Now, I didn't expect them to just roll over and just say, whatever, this one's over with. We'll go out and try to get a 4-star running back. No. They're not going to give up until his name is signed on the dotted line. Even after he commits, I promise you, Josh Heupel and company will not be done trying to get David Gabriel Georges to campus. Now, what that means for their trying to rally support most likely means they're talking a little bit extra to the collective, probably in the ears of the guys over at Adidas saying, hey, maybe we can get an NIL deal done, make this dude an Adidas athlete, help him get a little extra cash in his pocket if he wants to come to Tennessee. And there's a reason to not give up. Because like I said in the very beginning, this kid is special. Regular season stats in 2025, 134 carries, 1,600 yards, 25 touchdowns, 11.9 yards a carry. You throw it back to a sophomore season, 2024, 114 carries, 1,013 yards, 14 touchdowns. He has combined for over 2,000 yards and 30 touchdowns in the last 2 seasons he's played in high school. It's going to be a busy late spring, early summer for him. He'll start off his visits at Ohio State. Right after that, he'll go to Tennessee. Then he'll round things out with Auburn and Georgia on June 12th and June 19th. I've said this before. Don't love that Tennessee's not the first or the last visit. Feel like a lot of times in these cases, you either want to be that first visit where Ohio State is or be where Georgia is. But heck, maybe it's a 2-weekend thing for David Gabriel Georges. He wants to see Columbus. He wants to see Knoxville. And then he'll make his decision after June 5th. My guess is he'll commit late June, early July. I do think he will see out this process. I do think he will go and kind of look to see what all of his options are, and then he will end up making his decision where he believes is the best place for him to play his football next. What's the percent chance the Vols land DGG? What are the odds? Let me know down below. Scale it for me 1 to 100 in that comment section. While you're down there in the comments, you will see this link, chatsports.com/VolsGreen. It will take you to our brand new t-shirts we've got on the store right now, and you can join me in the Tennessee drinking team. That link again, comments, description, all you got to do is click on it. It'll take you right here, multiple sizes. These things have been really flying off the shelves all across Chat Sports. This is a company-wide kind of merchandise item, but it's the first thing we've ever had right here at Tennessee Football Talk. So if you celebrate St. Patrick's Day, that's great. If you just use it as an excuse to go drink with your friends, that's great as well. Come join me on our Tennessee drinking team. We're going to round things out with another little bit of recruiting news on a 5-star player. That is Hayden Stepp, cornerback out of Las Vegas, Nevada, plays his football at Bishop Gorman. 29th best player in the country, 4th best quarterback, number 1 in the state of Nevada. This is a guy that we've decently kept you updated on when it comes to Tennessee, and unfortunately, things might not be heading in the best direction for the Tennessee Volunteers. Adam Gorney from Rivals a little bit more. Alabama and Oregon are battling at the top, and it's essentially a 2-team race now. Some sources believe Stepp won't lead the West, and that benefits the Ducks, but the 4-star quarterback has always dreamed of playing in the SEC. And Alabama has been the pinnacle there. Plus, the Crimson Tide has recruited the West well. Georgia, Tennessee, Cal, and others are hanging in there, but Stepp has the Crimson Tide and the Ducks as his leaders. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. I think the switch up at the cornerback position, coach spot, really killed Tennessee in this race, okay? I'm not like declaring the body dead at this point, but I'm very close to doing so because like Gorney told you right there, it's a 2-team race, okay? And Hayden Stepp actually talked about the change at the cornerback coach. Talked about Tennessee. He said, look, this one's still kind of on the fence. I think they just got a new cornerback coach. I just need to get to know him as well, so we'll see. And regardless of how great Derek Jones is as a recruiter, which we've talked about a lot, this is a guy who's very good in that spot, and you can have a lot of confidence in him. If Oregon and Alabama have already made strides, already developed relationships, already months down the line of building something up with Hayden Stepp, it's going to be very, very hard for Derek Jones to come in at the back end of this and kind of make up that ground that was lost once Michael Hunter went ahead and left Tennessee to go coach for, was it the Chargers? It was the Rams, LA Rams, regardless. Your 2027 recruiting class needs some 5-stars. Not going to lie to you. Princeton Uefo, best commit right now, 4-star offensive tackle. You got Derek Baker, Caden Fife, JP Peace, a bunch of 3-stars in that group as well. But we're looking for the first 5-star of the bunch. You got 2 in this last class, debatably 3. Gabriel Osenda was a 5-star on some websites. But you need to start getting these up there and start adding some blue-chip players. Of course, we got a long time till signing day. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We are, as in Chat Sports, we got boots on the ground at the NFL Scouting Combine, which means we'll have exclusive content for you right here on the channel all week long. I'm talking interviews with guys like Jermon McCoy, Joshua Josephs, Colton Hood, Joey Aguilar as well. Make sure to lock us in and subscribe, and make sure you guys got me followed on socials. Before we post them here, we will be posting them on social media, on my Twitter mainly, so make sure to give me a follow there. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. Daily videos right here on the channel. Appreciate all of you guys who check in every single day with us. For producer Gage, my name is Joey Petersen. You guys have a great rest of your day.